Hello wild people, welcome to AK Wild One. Today I'm going to talk about my favorite backpacking camera, hands down. Thank you for tuning in. If you're a semi-pro videographer or a beginner thinking about shooting more videos of your outdoor adventures, but you want a simple camera to use that films awesome videos and is compact, I'd like to tell you about DJI's Osmo Pocket III. First off, two things you must know. I don't make many gear videos, and so if I recommend something, it's the real deal. And I honestly don't endorse a product that I've had success with in the field for at least a year. I won't review items that just come out on the market. They need to withstand the test of time. Secondly, I'm not sponsored by any company. You'll find links to the products I recommend in the description, and I do earn a small commission if you use the links to purchase an item. But none of these companies sponsor me. You know, I live in the woods in Alaska, and we Alaskans are kind of allergic to entanglement of nearly every kind. I've used this camera for 2 years. I filmed my Colorado Trail and Arizona Trail through hikes using it, and all my hiking and backpacking trips in between. So today I'm going to go over some of the camera's best features, what makes it such an amazing filmmaking tool for outdoor adventures, and why it might not be the right camera for you. And then please stay tuned to the end, because I'm going to end with a compilation of shots I took using the Osmo Pocket III during some recent hiking trips. The Osmo Pocket III weighs 179 grams, and it comes with 3 internal microphones, so you can pick up nice sound even without the external microphone, which is this guy right here. It has a 2-inch touchscreen and supports mini SD cards up to 512 gigabytes, which means at least a couple hours of videos can be captured and stored on this SD card. The camera has a 1-inch CMOS sensor, and the camera can pan, tilt, and roll. Kind of sounds like a 50s song, doesn't it? So let me tell you about the features I like best for backpacking and outdoor adventures. This camera has easy automatic settings: panorama, camera, video, low light, time-lapse, and slow motion. When you're shooting the slow motion setting, it can shoot 4K slow motion up to 120 frames per second, which means you can slow the action way down. The digital zoom is easy to use, and so is the f-stop, which allows you to adjust the lightness and darkness of your picture or your video. I especially like the tracking feature. It can track you as you're moving along in a scene. So it can make it look like you've got another cameraman working for you, but it's actually the camera is moving with you if you use the right setting, the tracking setting. Another feature I like is the stabilization. It has a 3-axis gimbal mechanical stabilization, so this camera shot can remain stable and you don't have these jerky shots, which are the bane of videographers' existence. I can film full shots of someone walking toward me while I'm moving forward myself. It takes only 32 minutes to fully recharge the battery, and it lasts a long time. Another nice feature is you can transfer videos directly from your camera to your computer using your mini USB. You don't have to take the SD card out. The microphone, which I'm wearing right here, is easy to use and adjust. Pairing the microphone with the camera is a snap. You can use the sound system to do vlogs and narrations. This is my camera of choice when I'm doing episodes such as this one because, well, it's easy to set up, portable, and simple to use. It's also the camera that I've used to film a large portion of my upcoming documentary on the Arizona Trail. The price for the full enchilada, which is the Capture More combo, includes an extra battery, micro card, hard case, and mini tripod, will vary from $850 to $950. I'll have a link or two in the description if you're interested in learning more about this camera or in purchasing it. Here are 2 concerns I have for the camera. It's delicate. If you're a clumsy person, this is probably not the camera for you. I don't imagine it's very shockproof. It could probably get hurt easily, but that's true about many cameras unless it's a hardcore action camera. I also don't think I'd want to get this camera wet or drop it. When using the camera with the mini tripod, you need to make sure it's on solid ground so it doesn't tip over and damage the camera. I purchased a strong light plastic case that I sometimes place moisture eaters in, and I carry it in my hip pack where it's very accessible. And I do baby the camera, and so far in 2 years of rugged use, I've yet to drop it or hurt it in any way. The second problem with the camera is, on its own, it doesn't take excellent macro close-up shots. If you want to take close-ups of flowers, bees on flowers, or the skin of a fish, it doesn't do a perfect job on its own. However, you can purchase a macro magnetic filter, as I just did, and I plan to experiment with this filter, and I'll let you know the results of what I found in an upcoming episode. The reason I like this camera is it's easy to use when I'm backpacking. I can set it up in a snap and keep it accessible. As I said before, I keep it in my front hip pack, so I always have it on me. This camera is small, light, easy to use, so you'll always take it with you and never leave it behind. You know how it goes. Sometimes if you have bigger, bulkier camera gear, it's just better to leave it behind because you don't want to deal with the burden of carrying it. Well, wild people, I'll leave you with some shots I took during a recent hike in Kennecott, Alaska, using some of my favorite settings on the Osmo Pocket III. Now, my hope is that you'll get a chance to get outside and make some memories of your own. And until we meet again, live wildly, my friends.